Hey guys, Zoroarrkk here, and today I'm bringing you guys another video, and it's Friday as we all know. So today we have some Free Talk Friday, and since I've done the series, I've basically not really had much to talk about, which is fun, and this week is no exception, but next week will be. So I'll just get straight into that Free Talk Friday next week won't be on Friday, it'll actually be on Saturday. I'm probably going to be absolutely shattered, but basically on Friday I am going to EGX, or Eurogamer as some people will call it. It is a big gaming convention happening in Birmingham in the UK between the 22nd and the 25th of September, I believe. I'm actually going with my college. It's part of my course because I'm doing games design, so I think I'm going to be meeting developers there, trying on some hands-on games, some new games. I think I'm going to try the new Final Fantasy and the new Dishonored out, because at the moment there isn't actually anything really on the lineup that I'm actually too interested in, but that's because I've got a very minute games library in a sense, so playing stuff like Dishonored, Final Fantasy, they're games that are very linked into the stuff I like, so I might find a new game to play and buy when they come out. So I'm looking really forward to that. So I won't be able to upload on Friday, so I'll upload on Saturday instead, because I should be going from around about 5 in the morning, probably getting home at around about 11-12 o'clock at night. So it's going to be a pretty filled day. And yeah, obviously because of that, the video will probably be a little bit late on Saturday. It'll probably be around about 4 or 5 o'clock time, so be on the lookout for that, and I will try and give you guys some inside information on anything I know of. There's a lot of rumors going around lately that the Nintendo NX is actually going to be there for the unveiling, which I highly doubt, but I would absolutely adore it if it was there, so I can actually, you know, play the Nintendo NX for the first time, because that looks pretty damn cool. So moving in from anything else of that, we're just gonna go on to, you know, the usual cycle, speaking about YouTube, speaking about my daily life and stuff like that, stuff that you don't really care about, and then some Pokemon news and any other things which I don't actually think I have really much else other than Pokemon. So we're just gonna hop straight into it here. This is probably gonna be a shorter episode because, like I said, I haven't really got too much to actually speak about this week. So we're going to start off obviously with basically my YouTube and stuff, and I would like to thank you guys for the support on my news videos and stuff. I try and get these out as quick as I can for you guys, so you guys can, you know, see the news, get my reaction on them, etc, and although they're not the best quality videos in the world, you know, other YouTubers do a hell of a lot better. Some of them even include trailers. Kind of don't want to get caught by copyright again from Nintendo like I did last time, so that's why I don't upload the trailers or like react to the trailers and stuff, even though this week wasn't a trailer, it was just leaks and stuff. But other than that, you know, I really do thank you guys for the support on those videos. So we're just gonna, you know, speak about Pokemon Sun and Moon here real quick, the little leaks we had this week. We obviously know there's going to be some on Tuesday, and real quick before we even get into the news from this week, if you guys want me to do a video on Tuesday, what I'm thinking of doing is maybe making a quiz video for Tuesday to upload at normal time, and then also upload a news video when I get back from college, because Tuesday is actually my long day, and it kind of sucks that I always release the news on Tuesday, which is kind of why I was so happy that it would be on Wednesday this week, because I can get home around about the time the news drops. I get home about 20 past, half past 2, and it drops at 2 my time. So by the time Sarah B condenses it all down and everything, it's normally 10-20 past 2, so it's only like 10-15 minutes after the actual video, after the actual news comes out, that I can get that to you guys, instead of 3, 4, 5 hours where you guys probably already know the news by now. So if you guys want me to upload the news, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise it will just be a quiz video. I probably will just upload both of them at the same time. The news videos don't really take too much energy, nor does the quiz. They're not too much time consuming or energy inducing, so that is all good. So moving into the Pokemon news we got now, we got 2 new Ultra Beasts, Ultra Beast O2 Beauty, Ultra Beast O2 Expansion, and we also got Rockruff's evolution, which I'm going to butcher the name. I think it's Lugarugan or something like that. I've probably absolutely butchered that, and I'm actually checking right now to see whether I have butchered that or not. But I believe it's called Lugarugan, which is a pretty damn cool name. And I won't lie, I'm kind of a bit disappointed about Lugarugan. Literally just making sure it definitely is Lugarugan. And yeah, Lugarugan, that was right. I actually remember the name for once. Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm kind of disappointed about Lugarugan, but that is just my personal opinion. There was a lot of rumors about it being a werewolf Pokemon, and even though it does look somewhat like a werewolf Pokemon, it doesn't look like the designs that everyone was, showing and creating and stuff. So I'm kind of a bit annoyed about that, because I do love my werewolves, and there is no werewolf Pokemon yet. Maybe except from this one if you count this one, but other than that, there is actually no werewolf Pokemon. There's obviously close with Mightyena being a hyena, and also Houndoom being just a hound, hence the Houndoom, and the Mightyena has the Yena from hyena, or hyena, whichever way you want to say it. But other than that, there's not really been a actual wolf or werewolf Pokemon in a sense, and I was kind of hoping that Rockruff would be it, especially from the Chinese leaks and also the Pokédex entry about it having to go away from its trainer when it evolves, because obviously you would associate that with, too much power, can't control itself. So kind of sucks in there. Looking at the 2 forms though of Lugarugan, I'm definitely quite happy that I'm getting Moon, so I get the night form. I mean, the night form looks a hell of a lot cooler. I would say that the day form though does look more unique, more clean in a sense. It looks like the night form was, quickly thought of, wasn't really, thought out properly. So I'm kind of happy about that. Also, speaking about obviously UBO2 Beauty, UBO2 expansion. Sorry, I completely forgot about them. Both of them, to be honest, all 3 Ultra Beasts, UBO1, UBO2 Beauty, and UBO2 expansion, all 3 of them don't really look too good, in my opinion. There's nothing really, unique about them in a sense. But their design work really isn't my type of art style. I will say though, there is a lot of theories going around, and I kinda can see it now, looking at the picture a bit, that these Ultra Beasts resemble characters in the game, and I can see it there. Everyone was saying UBO1 was Lily. UBO2 Beauty, UBO2 expansion apparently might have something to do with Aether Foundation and also Team Skull, I believe. So that's like the rumors going around at the moment. I can kind of see it, but otherwise these Ultra Beasts, they're not really too much like hype for me. I'm not really looking that much forward on them. It all depends on how they use them, because we don't actually know how they're going to use them. Whether it's going to be, some like type of robot mech that we have to use throughout the story, whether it's going to be almost like Pokemon mech, so you're actually creating Pokemon, or whether they're going to be bosses and stuff, like an RPG, like a pure RPG or MMORPG. I think that would be pretty awesome. Pokemon Dark Souls edition, hopefully not as hard. So other than that, there's not really much they really show. As far as I'm aware, I've covered everything. So they say Yubi's O1's name is a mystery, but may have a deep meaning. And that in Zoroarkk next month they're going to release true strengths about Type Null. We're pretty sure that from inferring and stuff from its Pokédex entry, that Type Null was supposed to be some like legendary killer or some crap like that. So we can pretty much guess it's going to be pretty damn powerful. And it also shows, also says from the little news on Wednesday that there will be more Ultra Beasts than just UBO1, UBO2 Beauty, and UBO2 expansion, which again, we all could probably guess there was going to be more than 3. I feel like there's going to be 8. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm going to say it right now. I think there's going to be 8. I think there's going to be 2 on each island, and that is going to be that. I also apologise if you can hear the motorbike in the background. Um, Again, Britain's having another bloody heat wave in the middle of September, so it's currently like 26, 27 degrees, and I'm sweating my ass off. So, kind of sucks. I actually have a fan right next to me, but obviously I had to turn it off. Otherwise, all you'd be able to hear is whooshing sounds. So, that's really all on the Pokemon Sun and Moon news. We're obviously getting closer and closer by the day. It's pretty cool that, I think it's 2 months, isn't it? October, November, yeah, 2 months and 4 days for the world, except from us Europeans, which have to wait like another like 5 days. Everyone will have Sun and Moon, so that is, pretty cool. As far as more news is going to concern, they said there's going to be obviously more news on Tuesday. I very highly doubt they're going to release too much more information. I'm surprised they've released as much there is. I think the only reason they could release as much there is depending on how deep the game is and how expanding the game is, in a sense, how much there is in the actual game. And for a Pokemon game, if there's more than 150 Pokemon and 50, 60 hours of gameplay, I feel like it's going to be something that's probably going to deter people more than encourage them to play. I hope not, because I kind of like long games. That's why Mystery Dungeon games are probably my favorite, because 50, 60 hours in story, and then you have like another God knows how long, Arceus knows how long for the post story. So I kind of hope there is a longer than 30, 40 hours like everyone else completes it in, and we might actually see something different. So I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I'm also kind of scared at the same time. I think it's going to be a high risk, high reward thing. 20 years, changing up the cycle in a sense. They missed last year out, obviously, so they've had 2 years to work on this. Let's just hope that it's good. Basically, from what we saw on the E3 Expo, it doesn't look too revolutionizing the graphics. I mean, there's the 360 movement, and there's also the proportion sizes. But in terms of actual graphical improvement, there is definitely some from X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, but nothing substantial. I very highly doubt there's going to be anything substantial until either the NX or until anything else that goes next after the 3DS line. Like predecessors, I think that's postdecessors. I don't know. It's a word like that. It's a really long word, but basically the console afterwards of where Pokemon will be. So other than that, there's nothing really much else for Sun and Moon. So we're going to move into obviously Pokemon Go. We always do a little bit of a Pokemon Go segment, and finally, after like 4 days, I think it was, Buddy System did come out. I know, or at least I know it's come out in the UK. I'm not sure how else it's spread now, but they were saying like gradual release and like no one had it, and then it just suddenly all came out, I think, at once. So that was pretty funny how they just did that. I think it was more because they gave it like to probably certain people. Certain people then leaked the APK out, and then I think they were using that. There was like theories that they were using that to catch spoofers and all of that. So that's pretty odd way of doing it, but I guess it could be effective. So it just kind of annoyed every single other person that wanted the buddy system that apparently was going to come out. So, but it's finally out. It's not too bad. It's a bit stingy with the candies. I mean, stuff like Geodude, Pikachu is okay, but when you get to stuff like Lapras and Mr. Mime and stuff, it's like 5k for one candy, and you nearly need 2 or 3 candies to even power up once. Oh, I don't want to walk another 10k just to get one power up, thank you very much. So that kind of sucks. I hope they do change that a little bit and, decrease the amount you have to walk. I think 1k or even 3k, it's not too bad, but 5k, it's too much, way too much. So as far as I'm aware, buddy system is obviously off, so now there's tracking. The tracking feature they released in San Francisco, apparently they've released in a wider area, I think they were saying, in a beta testing moment. And now obviously you got trading, you got breeding, you got generation 2, that's apparently coming out. As far as I'm aware, there's all that, people battling and legendary battles is also apparently something that's coming soon. So we'll have to see. Other than that, that's really all on Pokemon Go. Some people are saying it's dying. I can probably see that. Unless they release Gen 2 soon, I very highly doubt it'll make Christmas. So they kind of need to release Gen 2 soon. But as far as I'm aware, Pokemon Go Plus would be released. Will be releasing today, I think. I think it's the 16th they release it. So for you guys that want to play Pokemon Go Plus, go get it. I personally don't see the point of it, because the only reason you would get it is so you can turn your phone screen off and you can, put it in your pocket and whatnot. But the thing is, you have lock screens that can, personally do that. I've got one called PokeLocker, that actually locks the phone rather than the game. So, Niantic can't exactly ban you for it, because you're not actually modifying the game, you're modifying your phone. So that's 35 quid that I've kind of saved in that sense. So that's good, because I was actually contemplating on getting it. I think the last thing we can really touch on is some rumors on Infinite Warfare and COD 4 Remastered. Sorry, I don't know why I keep stuttering. So there's a lot of gameplay that came out, obviously, from COD XP. People like Pamaj, Tima, and Ali uploaded gameplay and stuff, and I've obviously been watching Pamaj. He's an optic and he's a sniper, and that's my alley right there. So COD 4 Remastered don't look too bad. I wouldn't buy it with I wouldn't buy Infinite Warfare just for it. I think 60 quid is way too much just for that. Maybe I'll get it a little bit later on, especially if I separate it and put it down to like 40 quid, might consider it. Not really sure though. It looks fun, but it just doesn't look COD 4. You can't beat COD 4, and it just doesn't. The maps look really good, but the guns just look horrible in my opinion. Especially like the M403, it looks absolutely rank. So it kind of sucks that they're not releasing it on separate discs, but marketing strategy, I guess. I feel like they would probably get more money from releasing it separately. I mean, think about it. If they release it separately, so instead of 60 quid, it's 40 quid, 45 quid, sorry, and then you release COD 4 Remastered at 35 quid, then if people buy both games in a sense, which a lot of people will probably do, you've made 10 quid more per sale. So it's marketing strategy on them. Obviously, I'm not exactly in marketing or game design yet, so I haven't actually properly started my course. I'm on a 2-week induction. Actually, I've just finished a 2-week induction. Today was my last day. So other than that, that's really all I think I've got for this episode of Free Talk Friday. I don't think there's anything really else I could speak about. Pokemon Insurgents, the videos that will be coming out next week. I've got a little bit of a graphical update. I put my team on the OBS. I'm kind of not sure how it's going to properly go though, because I wanted to do an overlay, but then I decided against it because I've got too small of area. So I just crammed in basically the image sprites. So if anything evolves, I've then got a problem. So I've got to try and get the image sprite. So I'll probably have to work out a way to just like switch them on and off, depending on evolution there. Other than that, I'll probably be rendering them out rather than just uploading the raw file like I had been previously. Then I can speed it up. As you guys can probably tell from the warning of all Pokemon mini-tage that I did on Battlefield 1, I am using Pokemon tunes now. I believe I used Don't Ever Forget, I think. Or I might use Tree of Life Roots, I really can't remember, in one of the episodes this week of Insurgents. So I'll be probably using a lot of them. I didn't realise they weren't copyright. I thought they'd be copyright instantly, and they're actually not. So I'm definitely jumping on that bandwagon, as you will see on Monday. Monday is got a video that I'm pretty excited to bring you guys. It's not the best video in terms of quality, but the actual I can't really say much more than, otherwise I'll really spoil it. But it's not the best in quality of video, but in audio it is superb. Very highly recommend you guys watch the video, or even just listen to it if you don't want to watch it. It's only a couple of minutes long, so you guys will see that on Monday. And other than that, I think that's really it. So just going over the schedule, obviously Monday we'll have some there, we'll have this video. My mind just went blank. Tuesday we'll have Insurgents. I know I said a quiz, I don't know why I said a quiz, but Tuesday we'll have Insurgents, episode 5 I believe there will be, and then also possibly the news later on in the day. Wednesday we'll have a quiz. Thursday we'll have episode 6 of Insurgents, and Friday there won't be a video. Saturday will be Free Talk Friday, but I'll probably rename it to Free Talk Saturday for this week, because Friday I am going to EGX. So that is it, guys. That is the schedule for this week, and that is Free Talk Friday done for this week. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like down below. Comment anything down below, anything we've spoken about, anything you want me to speak about next week, whether you want me to play any games for EGX for you guys. Depending on what time I've got and depending on lines, I will try and get to as many games and as many places as possible. So anyway, this was Zoroarrkk, and peace out.